say? She want the Mew Mew, she want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that Band-Aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun dun dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're underway from the bank. LeJontay Wester to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st down, they'll run. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They give it to him again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A gain of
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's not! It's not! Alrighty! Finish up! Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
180! 180! On a shot! Out!
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. That is Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Complete out to the right. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down, Patriots.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
The second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's got it complete to Reed. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
cut near the goal line. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 22 out of that play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Jackson now on 3rd. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gun this time. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriots first
And off-headed left, Henderson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. So there by Mike Reed.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Darts back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collective from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Henderson on his own read. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jair Alexander with the stop. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Blitz coming. Here's Darts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And it's third down now. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Crashes through a tackle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Dart gonna throw again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal. Henderson. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on third and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
On third and goal, it's Dart. Forced out to his right. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Borregales on to send it away. He's got the squiver. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Changing it up here, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 17, Patriots 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Darts looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. but out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Dart. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They'll run here on 1st down. Has good room at the 35. Inside the 45. Still running. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Blitz coming, Lamar. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Getting out to his left. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Short pass brought in. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Dart setting in to throw here. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. They get 23 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here's Dart now.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first and 3. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it downfield near the edge. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
And the Patriots, first down. First and goal, New England.
Henderson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Back to throw. Here's Starks. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
21, Ravens 17.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And dose of the hurry up here. And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Tyler Luke out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This a 48-yard look for him. Luke knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. On play action with Darts. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Henderson here from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up of 17. And that's a New England 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
They'll work against the blitz. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble.
And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's got it in the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and man.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Working quickly here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here goes Dart to the air. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 22. And the Patriots will have a first down. Here's Dart now. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. Starting at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. A give now from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looking quickly here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. First down from the 42. Darts out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give, left side to Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Gibson on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. Again, he's got room. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes out to the left. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Going on third. Here's Dart. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Borregales connects. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught by Flowers. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in a hurry up here.
Baltimore 1st down.
And again, it's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens get it back to within 6.
Ravens 27.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Brought in right side by Kincaid. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He'll throw it. Caught by his back, Gibson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Gibson here from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And again, an interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like. Song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. martini with my commas. My mama getting all these new tattoos.